Eric Keller here, Enthusiast Auto Group. We are driving a 1988 E30 M3, Henarat on black. It is cold out, and a little bit slippery. And it is a really great and rewarding experience to drive an E30, especially at an aggressive pace. Unfortunately, the conditions temperature-wise are not going to totally allow for that for this little driving video. But we should get some good engine noises and some beautiful driving from others, obviously. And that's what good brakes are for. The car we're driving has a really cool history, and that's the subject of this video. It has had just 2 owners. They've both been very devout BMW club members and, no question, enthusiasts. The first owner from 1987 until 1996, nearly a decade. And then the most recent owner going on almost a quarter century. Both SIG members, the special interest group of E30 M3s. And it's been a southern car, so it doesn't have any oxidation or chemical exposure, historically speaking. We're having a rather mild winter here in Cincinnati, and thankfully there's really not much anything on the roads at the time, and we always give our cars a good thorough undercarriage bath this time of year after a drive as well, to ensure that they're remaining in the top shape that we acquired them in. And this car's got some performance goodies. Performance chip, a muffler, and a really kick-butt suspension. The suspension is really, really, really good, actually. It has a short shift, a tower brace, a couple other small bits and bobs, and the full package is definitely a driver's car. Very pleased with this car. The condition is as nice as they come for 59,000 miles. We've completed the EAG rejuvenation program, mechanically speaking. We get all of our final drive miles and fun in, and then get the cosmetics taken care of prior to delivery, and fluids and filters at that time. And the data file, the history is crazy on this car. 3-4 inches thick. Window sticker, original purchase order, a handoff letter from the first owner to the second, 4 pages in length of that letter. I think we'll let the card talk for a second. Yeah, a dialed-in E30 is really a beautiful thing. I have to say, I have learned so much as a driver with my seat time in these E30 M3s. They really reward smooth driving. It's a momentum car. It's definitely been very beneficial in understanding car control and slip angle and just the adhesion point of tires. I'm sure that has a lot to do with the engineering behind it. It wasn't built for the street. It's pretty crazy considering it's about 28 degrees outside right now. Man. So yeah, this part about my job is definitely quite a lot of fun and very, very rewarding. And I have to thank a lot of people that have helped over the years, providing some great driving opportunities and great roads, great parts of the country, great tracks, great instruction, training. I'm not a great driver by any means. I can hold my own, but definitely not as proficient as many that we've sold cars to over the years. And it's definitely a really satisfying experience driving one of these things this time of year as well, right before the holidays, and typically we've got a little bit more inclement weather. The next owner of this car is going to have to go through a little bit of an interview process. I told the second owner that we were going to ensure that it went to a great home. We tell, and meaningly so, most everybody that cares about their cars, they're selling them to us, which is pretty much everybody, that, you know, we're going to find the car the best home physically possible, and that's part of selling a car to EAG and keeping the car in our network. And frankly, we're picky enough that, you know, most cars out there just don't fit our model for one reason or another. And if we wouldn't own it personally, we don't want to own it professionally and put our name on it, because our name is very, very important as we come up to my namesake road here, Keller Road. The cool thing about finding great cars and then, you know, having the opportunity to buy them back gives us a good opportunity to judge our own work and see how well we did in the rejuvenation of that car and giving it to the next guy to enjoy and care for, and hopefully with a very low level of responsibility. That's the goal. And ensuring that we're set them up for success is part of the program, and why we do drives like this and make sure that everything's on par. Man, oh man. We got fresh tires on here, and they are surprisingly good for these type of conditions, because it's wet, cold, and really slippery. But this should give you a good idea of what these cars are capable of. This car is all numbers matching. Never had any sort of vehicular drama, as I call it. It's had only just a minimal amount of paintwork, all documented and for cosmetic betterment purposes that you'd expect for a car that is getting ready to have its 33rd birthday. This is I think June of 87 production. Henna was only available through March of 87, ending in the end of August of 87, and that was transitioned to Zinneberat. Those brakes, yeah, that's just awesome. And then the later cars will be brilliant rot, as the Sporty boats would be as well. Neat to have all three different reds on property at the same time. The Henna Red is going to be a bit more on the orange side and much lower numbers than the other two. Arguably the most desirable of the red family. Black interior, not the most common. Usually they're tan. Some of them, a couple could be gray, I think. Pearl beige would have been the color code. Again, our early interior color code only as well. So if this is a car or one like it that you would enjoy from EAG, reach out to us. We really love these cars. That's why we own multiple of everything that we're selling these days. The E30 M3s are definitely very, very close to our heart, and something we've been very passionate about now almost 2 decades. This car is available, about a dozen others, including a couple Sport Evos and Evo 2s. Most are listed on our website. We'd love to have a conversation with anybody even considering buying one of these. Sometimes it's a great fit, sometimes it's not. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Subscribe for more.
See ya.